Nate and I are going to unbox Ghostface the game for you. We just got it.
So
This,
excited.
yeah. My favorite part of the whole game process is this. When this shows up in the mail, like when Halloween 2 showed up. I mean, it's like it's because now it's a real game. So because of all of you backers, we were able to do Halloween 2. So I love opening them. So when this showed up, it came sooner than I thought. So here we go. This is it. Nate, isn't it gorgeous?
It is. And I have not seen the actual components of the game yet. I've only seen what you guys have seen, the digital rendering. So this will be a
Yeah. But like the bottom, so if you notice, the barcode is gone. And the same thing with Halloween
Halloween
2.
too, yeah.
We took the barcode off it because instead they're putting the barcode on the plastic, on the cellophane, so that it's not on the box. Because I hate that barcode. So anyway, here it is. It's thicker. If you look at like Halloween 2, it's a little thicker. It's the same size this way, but it's a little thicker. There's just a little more in the game, and so I wanted it to breathe a little more. Okay.
Oh, I see the sticker
Ooh, right, I know.
right
So
off the
there's your
bat.
little sticker.
I love that sticker.
It's great. Justin Osborne just designed it. He is one of the Fright Rags designers, and he just came up with this logo and sent it over and said, "Put it on anything you want." And so I was like, "That's a sticker. You can put that on your iMac or whatever, and show your love for Ghostface." Oh, and this is the it should have rounded edges, I'm noticing, but they'll probably do that. But this is in all the previous games, there's like a link that takes you, a QR code that takes you to the website to learn how to play the game. And then you have these little reminders, which are in all the previous games. And the Ghostface Path card.
I love the purple and green. It just like
Yeah.
out it goes so good together.
There's like two shades of purple that we've been using. So one of the thing when we're designing a game at Stop the Killer is Fright Rags has been doing the artwork for our games. And so I don't have any say in what they I mean, I asked them to design stuff and tell them like for the kill zones, Nate and I came up with what the kill zones are and all of that. And so we asked them to draw it, but I don't know what colors they're using or whatever. So for My Bloody Valentine, this gray was like a decision made by I think Joe over at Fright Rags. And so when I saw that, I started going into the other components and like one of the dice is gray. The back of the cards, the border is gray. And so what I see their art and then we try to make it look all very cohesive. And Joe, who was doing the layout and stuff, was coming up with these there's like a pink color, pinkish purple, and then there's like a more of a purple. And so I'm thrilled with the color palette on this. I just think it came out
Yeah,
fantastic. I
for
mean,
sure.
it looks fun and just awesome. So here
Feels like
the
Ghostface
yeah, it feels colorful and like
perfectly.
yeah, it feels like 90s. This is the manual. So this is what I designed. So when we're doing the games, I do the layout for all of for the instructions. Oh, this looks great.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's just very, all you have to do is read these first three pages and it'll tell you pretty much how to play the game. But okay, so for this game, okay. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait to see the spinner. I'm so excited because it's a double-sided spinner. That's the thing. In the previous games, there was one side and you'd flick the spinner. Well, for this, oh my God, I can't. And by the way, if you're a backer, your name is here in the book. So thank you so much. Um, there's the back of it. Oh, the poster. It's basically the
Yes.
bottom of the box. Here we are.
I love it. I'm totally framing mine.
It's hard for
Totally.
me to show it because of like very limited space right here, but
Uh,
cool, right?
great.
And it says "Stop the Killer" up here on the little marquee.
Uh-huh.
And there's my cat. I'm gonna
Lester.
squishing his head. Oh my God, the board. Oh my God.
Yes, I can't wait to see the board. The colors. I think this is the best one.
Oh my God, you guys, look at this.
Yeah, that is amazing. Wow.
It's very like dramatic
Yeah.
looking. And then here's the other side. You can play on both sides, but the difference is the kill zones. I mean, there's just such great art done by Justin and Um, so it doesn't matter. So you play, oh my God, this is gorgeous. And see what I wondered what the different pinks were going to look like. Gorgeous,
Yeah,
gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. And again, this is going to have rounded edges, so I don't know why they're square here. So I gotta, this is incredible. That I am so happy with that. All right, okay, so here's the spinner. Please let it be double-sided. Please tell me they didn't screw up. It's double-sided. Okay. So a typical Stop the Killer fashion, you have like fighting, you kill Ghostface, or Ghostface kills you, and then you kill Ghostface. But on the other side, we have this whole other spinner thing happening. And this side is used. It spins pretty good
perfect.
with a different color spinner. I asked for a green spinner and they gave it to me, and this side is white. So basically, you use both sides of the spinner during play because in this game, unlike the other games, you have up to 3 killers. So when Ghostface reaches, let me show you this space here. There's 2 spaces, add a killer and add a killer. When Ghostface is following his trajectory, when he reaches here, gameplay stops, and then you take out the spinner and you spin it. And it's basically, if it points to like yes, like right here, it said no. So it would say no, you don't add another killer to the board. But then he's going to hit that space again because there's another space. And so there's always this constant anxiety about how many ghost faces are going to be on the board. But you also use the spinner to determine if you yourself become Ghostface. And that's this space on the board. When you come all the way over here where it says killer reveal, when Ghostface hits, that's all dictated by where Ghostface is on the board. If he reaches that spot, which isn't that far from reaching the drive-in, you all find out if one of you playing the game is a Ghostface. And so the other side of the spinner is used for that. So really fun upgrade to Stop the Killer. So if you have the previous 3 games, you're going to really like using this because it's just more fun. It's these different attributes of a multiple killer and you becoming a killer, just adding so much fun to this game. Here are the little we wanted it to feel a little bit like sorry.
I love that.
Yeah, like there are no characters in this game because it's a brand new Ghostface. So we thought, you know what? Since there can be up to 3 killers on the game, and Nate and I had talked about this, it might be confusing to have different characters. You just want to see the ghost faces and then know where you are. So if you're purple, you don't have to look at the other characters and go, well, am I her? Am I, you know what I mean? You're just purple, you know? And so that's why we did that. And we're real glad we did that. You have the bases. These are the weapons, Nate.
Yes.
So when you get it, this is called a digital sample. This is the first expression of the game, and it's made by hand, actually. I mean, the machines print it, but somebody's assembling it. So the weapons are not metal for the digital samples. They're made out of a resin. So just know that these will be um, metal when the game, but there's like the the buck knife.
Perfect.
Here is the sickle. Oh, and they're big too. They're getting bigger as we're making the games. These weapons are getting bigger. Butcher knife, the chainsaw,
Ah, that looks so good.
machete, pitchfork, which is super fun. The ice pick. So let me see. One, two, three, four. Let me see. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. I think they're missing one. So I think there's one that they're missing. Do you remember what they are?
It looked like one of them fell out when you were opening it.
Oh,
I could be wrong, but it looked like something fell out when you were
all right.
opening
Maybe
it.
we'll
I might
find
be
it.
wrong. I might be wrong.
But I know there were 8. Oh, it's the I know what it is. They emailed me about it. Oh my God, I'm losing track. It's the bow and arrow.
Yeah.
And they had asked me a question about it, and so that will be in there as well. So there'll be the bow and arrow. These are the game cards. Take this out of the wrapping. So this is the back of them. It's that amazing,
That
Justin Osborne design. But
that
then
would
you
make
have
a
your
nice
game
stack
card.
of cards
Yeah, but these
as
are
a
the
design.
cards. And again, and I don't want to show them all to you. I mean, I want you guys to like be able to get the game and be surprised and not have everything revealed. But like, um, so Officer Stanley is one of the cards. He's one of the characters. So Stanley Geller over at Fun World is the guy, right? Who is Stanley Geller? Wait, tell me the story
He
of Stanley
created
Geller. He
Stanley
created,
started the company. Yeah.
yeah. So if it
Yeah.
weren't for Stanley, there probably wouldn't be a Ghostface. And so when we were talking with RJ Torber, who handles the licensing over at Fun World, we said we wanted to kind of tip our hat to Stanley. And we wanted to call him Officer Geller, but we ended up with Officer Stanley. So anyway, I'm not going to show you. Well, maybe I'll show you one more. Like you saw Ghostface lurking by the drive-in and called the police, and then there's like an action on the bottom. And Aaron Lee, if incredible artist, did the art for this, and we sent him 27 illustrations, and he did them all for the cards, and so they look fantastic from what I can see. Here's the dice cup.
Love it.
Oh, oh, neat. Okay. All right. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So this is the little bag. In all of our games, we have these like little bags. Um, So you just put your game pieces in and everything. So it's like a black satin bag. It also can hold the movie tickets, sort of like as a platform to hold your movie tickets, which I'll show you. All right. So the thing about this game, so the previous Stop the Killer games, there were 3 dice. One of them dictates how many spaces the killer moves. The second one dictates how many spaces you move, and the third one dictates if you draw a card or not. Well, in this game, there's 4 dice. So the green one is only used if you become a killer. So this is Ghostface's die, this is your die, and this is the draw card. So you keep playing. If you discover that you are a Ghostface, you trade everything in, your weapons, your movie tickets. You don't use these dice, you just use this die on your turn, and you're going around the board trying to kill your friends. So this was a fun upgrade to design. I had so much fun designing this game. Here we go. This is the Officer Stanley save badge.
Love that
Sorry,
foil.
I wish my camera was better, but so if you have the other games, you've got, Officer, you've got all the other ones. You've got the ones for the officers in that movie. These are your movie tickets. So in Silent Night, Days of Night, you had snowballs, and My Bloody Valentine, you had hearts. In Halloween 2, you had skull pumpkin tokens. Here you have movie tickets. And they're just these green tickets that say admit one. And you get roadblocks as well, which are these, and you've seen those in the previous games as well. Cool. And here we are, the ghost faces. It's
Yes.
stuck. All right, here we go. Oh my God, I'm so excited to see these. So Yannick Bouchard, incredible illustrator.
Amazing. Yeah.
He's done so many. He did all these ghost faces. So these are the ghost faces. You have green ghost face with a machete. You have devil ghost face with obviously a pitchfork. I'm going to show that one last. Scarecrow with the sickle. We have, what is it? This like light blue.
Ice blue with an ice pick.
Ice blue with an ice pick. Ghostface, classic
There we
with,
go.
with the buck knife. I love this. I've always loved the orange mask
Hmm.
with the knife. Then you have oil slick, Ghostface. And as you can see, all the ghost faces are holding the weapons that you have. I can't tell you right, Nate, how many times are we like, let's pick another one. Like we had a hammer at one
Yep.
point. Like it was
Yep.
it was a lot of work picking the right weapons and stuff. And then of course we have aged Ghostface with, and here he has the bow and arrow. But so there are 9 ghost faces. So here's the gold one. So it's gold Ghostface, and he's holding a gold axe. RJ over at Fun World had this idea that he has a special power that the other ghost faces don't have. So you'll discover what that is when you read the book. But those are
It's a
so
great idea. Great idea.
it was. RJ was like so into it, and he was like, "Give him a special power," and I'm like, "That's so genius because you want there to be stakes in the game, and you want there to be something different." And then the last thing is this, which is your trivia round pack. And if you have the other games, you know what this is. And if you pledge to the game, it all comes packaged inside the box. It's not a separate unit, but you have your sand timer. I asked for green with
That looks so good.
purple ends. And then you have these horror movie trivia questions. And this differs from the previous games as well. Oh my God, I'm the worst with opening stuff. Um, So in the previous games, they were all about the movies. So My Bloody Valentine, it was like 30, this is 30 trivia cards, and you use one per game, if that. So it's enough for 30 games. And so you're not using, it's not a trivia game, but we do have a spot on the board here where it says trivia round. So again, it's all driven by Ghostface. If Ghostface reaches here, which is only a few spaces away from the drive-in, you can all agree to stop the game and play a trivia round. And if you answer the question correctly, you get to send Ghostface back on the space on the board, which delays his arrival to the drive-in, which gives you more time to stop the killer. So you only do it once if needed during the game. So in the previous games, they were about the movies, but since this is a brand new story, we have different categories. So, the first category is, horror movies, so that you can sort of go through and pick the category that you want. We also have Fun World trivia. If you know a lot about Fun World, you can pick that. Pop culture, you can pick that. And the last one I think is just movies in general. And Nate wrote these questions. Are they all horror movies? Or are they just do you
Not
remember?
the movies one is just in general.
In general, okay. I am thrilled. It is that, it's funny when you're designing it, you have this picture of it.
Hmm.
Um, but when you actually have it in your hands and you see everything, it's just so fun to open. If you're a Ghostface fan, you're gonna love this. I mean, this board, I'm telling you, I mean, I just love it.
Yeah, I think we outdid all the other boards with this one for sure.
Yeah.
Looks
And it's
amazing.
fun and it gets difficult. I got to tell you, in the game testing, now that I have a completed, like printed game, we're going to be just playing it a lot more, but it is not easy to kill all three ghost faces. So, also, unlike the other games, you have two weapons spaces. So here and here, because if you're trying to battle um, two or three ghost faces, we're giving you more opportunities to get a weapon, and you keep your weapon once you have it for the game. So you can go kill one ghost face, and unlike the previous games where you'd have to turn your weapon back in, you keep your weapon. And so it really is a task to race around the board. And then when you find out if someone you're playing with is a killer, it just does not make things easier. So we wanted this game to be more challenging, and have different attributes, and just sort of close out this series just in a bigger, better way, and literally with a bigger box as well. But that's it. Well, if you pledged to the campaign, thank you so much, because honestly, we couldn't do this without you. These
Yeah,
games they're not, they're not cheap, they're not easy, and we only make them if you pledge to them. Um, and if you want the game and we're late to pledge to the Kickstarter, if you go to stopthekiller.com, just scroll down. It will say something like click here to order your copy. So we're going to be opening the pledge manager, and in there you can order the game. It'll cost like $10 more because it's not the Kickstarter anymore, but you can still get your hands on a copy. So what do you think, Nate?
I can't wait to have one in my hands.
I know. Oh my gosh. So we got to get one of these over to Fun World for them to look at. But everyone at Fright Rags, by the way, this is a Fright Rags t-shirt. It's amazing. Been drinking from this. Did you see this, Nate?
I love that.
It's like, you're out drinking with it and people, oh, it's Starbucks, but when you look at it, no, it's Krampus. So anyway, all right. Well, from me and Nate and Lester, thanks for watching, and we can't wait to get the game into your hands.
Cannot wait. Thanks, guys.
All right, talk later. See you later.